right. Okay. Then. Nice. Hello and welcome to My Tiny Bottles, the project where I'm exploring my grandmother's legacy of miniature liquor bottles, one tiny bottle at a time. I'm your host, Tammy Coxon, and today, as you might have guessed from the box, is another reveal video. So Grandma's bottles came in these big tubs. I don't know what they are. Every once in a while, I get to give myself a really fabulous present of getting to open a bunch of them at once and see what I've got. So it's just like Christmas. So let's dive in the bottle number one. Nice glass bottle. All right. So this is Cinzano, which I know of as a vermouth. So I think this is a vermouth. It is a orange vermouth, Arancio, it says. Il gusto del sol, a taste of the sun, if I know my Italian. Wine-based product, which, as I have seen with many other bottles, tend to sediment out. You can see there is this little sort of brownish sedimentation on the bottom. So my guess is that's actually color from the vermouth that has come out. But I don't know how well it will have stood up. Vermouth, famously not a thing that lasts for a very long time. All right, that's bottle number one. Let's see what else we have. This one feels very odd. It's got a weird texture. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is Dimple Scotts, and I've seen pictures of these online before. You can see why it's called Dimple Scotch, because it has these little dimples in it. So this is a Scotch whiskey, I know that. Looks very old, 70 proof is what it says, and that's the British version, pre-1980s British version of proof that meant it was really 80 proof by the way we calculate things today. So this will be fun to add to my collection of ye olde Scotch whiskies. Nice glass bottle, really good fill level on this, so that will be a fun piece of history to taste. All right, this one, lots of paper wrap bottles today. Those are my favorite because they're usually glass, which means the liquid inside has a much better likelihood of being tasty. All right, okay. Nice. If you've been watching for a while, you probably know that if I get that excited about something, it's probably rum. And indeed, this is a bottle of Havana Club rum. Now, have I gotten close enough to know if it is from Cuba or American? Genuine Ron Cubano Importado, Havana, Cuba. Wow. 70 proof, 1.4 ounce fluid ounces. So this is quite an old bottle of Havana Club. Of course, Grandma lived in Canada, so even after the U.S. cut off trade with Cuba, people in Canada could still go there. So this is really interesting. I have been to Cuba and tasted Havana Club there, which was really fun, but I'm looking forward to seeing what this somewhat evaporated old bottle tastes like. I told a little bit of the story about Cuban rum in my episode about Bacardi O, which was an orange-flavored Bacardi rum, and this is going to have to be better than that craziness. All right, now I'm going to punish myself because I feel a plastic bottle coming out. It's another rum. It's a duplicate rum. It is Cavalier Antigua rum. It is the white version. I have both white and gold versions of this rum. So I've already told as many stories as I can eke out of this bottle. So I'm going to just tuck that aside and not count it as a bottle for the 5 that I'm trying to grab today. All right, here's another square bottle, plastic bottle. But I'm going to tell you, it's square and plastic. So I'm guessing it's either Jack Daniels or Jim Beam. No! Okay, it is Dark Eyes Vodka, a 80 proof product of the U.S., so pre-1980s, probably 50 mil. I don't know. This is going to be 1980s. Dark Eyes screwdriver, in case you needed a recipe for how to make a screwdriver. Also, a martini recipe. Convenient, that. That's the vodka collection. All right, this might be the last one for today. I didn't try to go glass one, but I did. Yay. Oh, another rum. finally have gotten into the rum part of the collection, it seems. Ron Bermudez, 1852, Añejo Especial. And I forgot to pull out the magnifying glass today, so you may have to come back to find out anything about this one because the print is very, very tiny and I can't actually read it. But a nice glass bottle filled with rum. So if you are one of my rum-loving fans, get in touch because maybe we'll have some rum to taste. All right. Well, speaking of getting in touch, you can do that down below. You can leave a comment. You can do that at mytinybottles.com. There's a contact us page there. You can find me on social media. I'm at TammyLC on Blue Sky and at mytinybottles on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, you can reach out in any and all of those ways. Leave some likes, some comments, some shares, some subscribes. Do all those things that make the internet keep working. And come on back to see what I find out about this great little assortment of bottles. Cheers.